everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Ade, here again. If you see my face for the first time, my name is Ade and I film about faith, motherhood and lifestyle. Okay, so if you're not subscribed, please definitely hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you get updates when I post a new video. Okay, so in today's video, like you can see from the title, we are not going to be wasting time. I'm going to be talking about Yoruba cultural beliefs that I don't quite agree with. Okay, so sit tight and keep on watching. Okay, so if you don't already know, if you don't know me, if you have seen me for the first time, my name is Adeoye Agwegwe. Yes, Agwegwe is not Yoruba name. That's because I married a Delta man, so I am a Yoruba girl, full-blooded Yoruba girl. Okay, so I just sat down one day and I was just thinking to myself. I was thinking out loud, and I was just saying, like, there are actually some things, that we believe or that we do in the Yoruba culture and or that we say in the Yoruba culture, and I just don't quite agree with it. I don't understand why these things, are the way they are, basically. Anyway, see, I came prepared in this video, so I came prepared. I have them all written down here. Okay, so you don't have to be a Yoruba person to actually relate to all the things I want to say, but I'm sure you enjoy it anyway. You enjoy this video anyway. So the first thing I wrote here is naming a child after 7 days. Now, I understand that in the Bible, God instructed certain people to name their child after 7 days. Some after, or after 8 days. I can't really remember right now. But so I don't know if the Yoruba culture follows that, but but that is something that we do, or the Yorubas do. They don't name their children, sorry, after 8 days, not 7 days. So if you give birth to a baby on a Monday, you are going to name the baby the following Monday. And I just find it quite interesting, and you can't, someone else is not like really obliged to ask you, well, what is the name of your baby, if they're actually visiting you before the naming ceremony. So I really don't understand why. I don't understand why. Like I said, it might be because in the Bible, God instructed some people to actually name their children after, or their child or their son or their daughter after 8 days. So maybe that is what they are following. I don't understand. And I actually had an encounter when I had my son in the hospital. There was this midwife that came and she was asking me, oh, it's such a beautiful baby boy, what is his name? And I knew his name, but I could not tell her. So I told her that I don't have a name yet, or something, that I'm still thinking about a name. And she was like, oh, come on, you had 9 months to think about a name. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I know the name, but I can't tell you. So I found it I find it quite interesting. But I have noticed that some of my friends that are not Yorubas, they actually mention or say the name of their children after, almost immediately after they are born. I have a friend that what she does, is after she has her kids, after 3 months, she goes to the church to dedicate, the her children. So it's not like maybe they hold like a naming ceremony or a something. So that is what they call Christianing. So anyway, if whatever part of the world that you are watching me from, please let me know in the comment section what you think about this. Did you name your child after 8 days, and why? Is it because of the Yoruba culture? Is it because you just chose to do it? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, now the second point I wrote down here is that it is forbidden for a child to fall from your back. So this one is when you have a baby and you have them on your back, and there's something in Yoruba they call oja. Oja is like, when you wrap your baby on your back, you use that oja. It's like a long piece of cloth, usually made with ashoke. Ashoke is one of, or is is a Yoruba attire. Let me just put it that way. It's what people mostly use for weddings, for celebrations, ceremonies, and all of those good stuff. Okay, so they use that oja to actually hold the baby firm so that the baby doesn't fall down. And I've actually realized that a lot of people say it is forbidden for the baby to fall down, or maybe I think they will say, they usually say maybe the enemy's child will die or something like that, something funny like that. In my own personal opinion, I actually feel like they say that so that you can be careful with your baby, because obviously if your baby falls from your back, they can injure themselves, they can develop maybe anything can happen, they can break a bone, or God forbid they can even pass on from there, so I think it's just to make people a lot more cautious, so it's not like maybe something bad will actually happen. So that is just my own opinion. Again, if you are Yoruba, and if you are a correct deep Yoruba person, please let me know in the comment section what you also think about this Yoruba cultural belief. That is what I think, and that's what I've just shared. Okay, the next one I've put here is, a pregnant woman must not walk under the sun. If she must include or attach a pin to her cloth. This one, I don't even I don't no, I don't even agree with it. It's almost impossible for a pregnant woman not to walk under the sun. What if she has to go to work? What if she has to run an errand? What if she has an hospital appointment? So she'll say, because it is sunny, I can't go out. And the reason why they say that is because all this they call them Emere. I don't know the meaning in English. I'll check it up. So they are basically children that are not good. Let me just say bad children, basically. So what they believe is that all these spirits children. I don't know. They said so. The cultural belief is, if a pregnant woman walks under the sun without a pin, a safety pin or something like a pin on their cloth, the child will be attracted to them and it will enter the pregnancy. Does it make sense to you? No, it doesn't make sense to me as well. So anyway, that is another cultural belief that I'm like, no, I don't agree. Anyway, so the next one is, don't whistle in the afternoon. This one, I remember my grandma clearly telling myself and my siblings every time we're like on holiday and we are home all day, and in the afternoon we decide to come out and start playing. She will say we should not whistle. It is not good to whistle because snakes will come into the compound, something very funny like that. And it's something that they actually really, really believe. And I'm like, what? No. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. I just don't agree with it. No. If I want to whistle, I'll whistle, okay? The next one is, you shouldn't beat a male child with a broom, else is manhood will disappear. This one is absolutely false. Like, this one, I don't think it's real. Like, I really don't think it's real. No. So if you beat a male child with a broom, this stuff will just disappear. How now? How? Tell me how. No, I don't even believe this one bit. The next one is, you shouldn't drink coconut water, else you'll become stupid. This one, I have heard it a number of times, but then coconut water has a lot of benefits. Like, it has a lot of nutritional benefits. So I don't understand how coconut water will make you stupid. Like, really? Seriously? Really? No, I don't believe this one bit. The next one, and the second to the last point is, don't cross over a pregnant woman. So basically, if a pregnant woman is sitting the way I'm sitting and she's folding her legs, or she's just sitting like this and she stretches out her leg, if you cross over her, it is believed that the pregnant woman will give birth to a child just like the person that just crossed her leg. Does it make sense? So maybe there's a child in the house, and maybe the child is stubborn, or the child does not listen. All these toddlers don't like to hear words, and maybe the boy or the girl crosses the pregnant woman's leg. It is believed that the pregnant woman will also give birth to a stubborn boy or a stubborn child, or a child that has the exact characters like that person, which I don't quite agree with, which doesn't make any sense, and which I know that is definitely not true. Okay. The last and the final point is, a white thread can stop a child from having hiccups. Okay, now moms, I want to ask you this question. Is it true? Have you ever tried this? I don't think I've ever tried this for my son when he has hiccups. When he has hiccups, I can't remember what I do right now, but I know that I Googled some things, and some things that worked, and I can't remember what I do, but last, if my child has hiccup, I'm just going to give them water to calm them down. Okay, I'm just going to give them a sip of water to calm them down. And I think that's what I actually do. You know, I don't believe that if you put a white thread, how does that even work? How is hiccup connected to white thread? Like, how now? How? Tell me how. Anyway, this is the end of this video. I really do hope that you've enjoyed it. If you are not Yoruba and there are cultural beliefs from your culture that you don't also agree with, please let me know in the comment section. Let us all learn. That is what this channel is about. We are here to learn and unlearn and relearn, you know. So yes, that's the end of this video. I really do hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please definitely hit the give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share if you can, please. Okay, yes, so don't forget to always stay safe, stay blessed, and stay in God. I remain Ade. God loves you and I love you too. Mwah. Bye.